Hi there. I'm going to throw two small bowls now, about the same size. Bowls are the easiest shape to throw. They're a continuous curve from the centre of the inside right up to the top of the pot, and they're really easy to do. I'll do the first one without saying anything and at my normal pace, so you can see how I do it normally, and then the second one I'll give some information about what I'm doing. This is not a learn to throw video, but just showing you how it's done. So you can see it's fairly quick and fairly easy. First thing to know about throwing is that it's called that because the first thing you do is to throw the clay onto the wheel head. And if possible you throw it in the middle, but it doesn't really matter all that much. The next thing you do is to get that ball of clay so it's symmetrical in the middle of the wheel head. And you do that by pushing against it and making a space with your hands that make the clay go into a symmetrical shape. Your hands need to be wet and the wheel needs to be going quickly. And you make a space in your hands and the clay will go into that space because it's what's called plastic, and that means it can be deformed without being destroyed. The next thing is to open up the ball of clay. Different people use different techniques. I use the middle finger and the first finger of my left hand because I find that's the easiest for me. I push them straight down as far as I'm going to have to go, and then I squeeze those fingers there as I'm pulling my hand upwards, and it forms the shape of a pipe already. I'll do it another time like that, and there's the basic shape of the pot. As I said, bowls are very easy to make, and they're a continuous shape from the middle right up to the top. Now I'll take clay from down the bottom part and bring it up the sides. And I'm pushing my left hand, my left fingers against my right fingers. Those fingers like that. And just another time up. And there's our bowl. As you can see, it's a continuous slope from there to there. Well, except for a few bumps. If it was a cylinder, like a jug or a mug, that would be flat across the bottom and straight up, but with a bowl, it's a curve. What I'm doing here, and you probably can't see this, I'm making a line underneath the base of the pot so that when I use my cutting off wire or my cutting off fishing line, it has a place to go. I put water on the wheel head and pull it through once or twice until it's come off the wheel head, and there's our pot. Told you it was easy, didn't I?